Hey there, guys. So I got a request on basically how to lift stones and how I go about it. So for me, warming up is obviously a big part. For me, it's this lift here called a hub lift, and I'm trying to break the stone off the ground. I just do that 3 times. And hub like HAV. You look into like the stone lifting culture and the rest of it, and it's a valid lift. But for me, I just use that as a warm up. Then it's on to obviously picking the stone up and then trying to squat with it. For me, in terms of warm ups, I generally find the hub lift is all that I need. Then again, I've been lifting for quite a while. I understand how to brace my core and abs and everything else. So it really doesn't affect me negatively if it's only, just that for a warm up. Other people might find, warming up with some lighter stones works quite well. The biggest thing, that you need to keep in mind is the health of your biceps as well, because you strain those, or if they're out front in an awkward position, it's going to get you injured, and you don't want your biceps to snap. And this is the hub lift again, just from a different angle. Gives you an idea of how far I'm breaking it off the floor, and I just try and hold it there for sometimes a split second or a static hold. And again, just squatting with the stone. After this, I'll try and work some additional movements. Sometimes I just do some rows. Other times it's squats. Sometimes you guys have seen me play around with one of the lighter stones and just press it, overhead, or the one arm press as well. At the end of the day, if you want to get good at lifting stones, start light, work your way up. There are other things that are going to contribute, which is, getting good at some of your planks, front squatting, deadlifts to an extent. You don't have to go as heavy, but you just want to get used to lifting. And one that's also going to carry over quite well is, say, one arm dumbbell rows or barbell rows. And then you have the obvious one being, bicep curls. So here I'm just playing around with one of the stones, and I'm just doing rows, just bringing it up to the chest and getting a bit of a stretch in the lats on the way down. And there's different variations of rows as well. You can hold it, to your chest, or you can, just treat it as a hub lift. And just, find the positions of the lift that are the most difficult for you, and just hold it there for a second or two, and just strengthen all your weak links. In terms of abs, I just try and slightly suck, my stomach in and then tense. That's probably an idea to give an idea of bracing. And then just playing around, with lighter stones like this being squats. Um, Technique, as I said, just is a matter of working your way up over time, and, just being conscious of trying to drive with the legs, keeping, your abs contracted and holding the stone in close to the body. Like pull it into your body and, press your abs against it if you want. You're sucking your abs in and tensing them. Once they're sucked in and tensed, if you can try and press them out at the same time, that gives a pretty good idea of, bracing against the belt. But yeah, this is just, a pretty basic run through. And this is what I sort of do on some of the lighter sessions. But yeah, it just takes time. If you have questions, drop them below.